If you're daring enough to live in Minecraft's vast oceans, this jellyfish house build will be the perfect underwater home for you. Ever since I began my Mermaid 100 Days Let's Play, I've been immersing myself in the art of underwater building. Picture this, a cozy jellyfish home nestled beneath the waves, crafted from semi-transparent blocks that offer you an unobstructed, panoramic view of the beautiful sea from every angle. Imagine waking up to the sight of colorful fish darting by as sunlight filters through the waters. Are you ready to build? Alright, grab your blocks and let's go! First, let's discuss the materials you'll be needing. For the jellyfish house, you will need night vision and water breathing potions if in survival mode, a flat surface underwater, a block for scaffolding. I will be using red wool, stained glass of your choice. I will be using pink, regular glass, frog lights or other light blocks such as glowstone or sea lanterns, a block palette that has options for stairs, slabs, etc., used for interior decorating, for example a wood type. I'll be using this modded pink wood as a substitute for cherry wood since I'm playing on 1.19, but you can use whichever block palette you want. And lastly, decoration and utility blocks to fill up the interior space. For the landscape you will need sea pickles, seagrass and kelp, stained glass of your choice, and frog lights or other light blocks. I'll be including a tutorial on an interior design for this house, but you are free to decorate it however you please. I will also do a bit of landscaping at the end. Alright, let's begin the build. We're gonna start with glass for the oral arms of the jellyfish, making an entrance for the door. Now we will raise this cross shape to 11 blocks high. On the 11th block, we fill in the corners of the cross to create a square. On each side of the square, add a row of glass. Now add an extra glass layer surrounding the shape we made. And once more, go around with another glass layer. You should end up with a circular shape that extends 4 blocks out on each side. Using your scaffolding block, go up and out 1 block, then make a circle around the shape we made. Extend the circle once more with a layer of glass. Under this new layer, extend it 1 block down. Make another circle layer around the top layer. Now on this new outer layer, make a wall 2 blocks high. Use your scaffolding to create a new layer on the inside of the wall. Now we'll make a new ring inside. If you don't want to waste your glass here, I recommend using scaffolding while placing the inner layer, cause you'll have to break it later. This was an oversight for me since I'm in creative. On the outer layer we added, go up 1 block and make another circle. Break the blocks that stick out from the bottom layer. This should be scaffolding if you were using it here, unlike me. On the top layer, go in and up 1 block. Make another circle around the layer. This time you can use glass all around. Go in and out again to create the final circle. Go in and out once more and fill in the shape completely with glass. Finally, our inner jellyfish shape is done. Okay, now it's time to add some frog lights to the jellyfish arms. I place one frog light every other block on the back, left, and right arm until I reach the top of the jellyfish arms. This part of the build is the most difficult one to explain because there is no correct way to do it. My objective is to create more depth to the jellyfish arms by adding little strings of glass on each side. You can try to recreate each block that I'm placing, or go with the flow and do what feels right for your jellyfish. Experiment with the placement of the blocks if necessary. This part does take me a little bit of trial and error. Anyway, now use the stained glass on top of some of the glass strings you added. Simply follow the blocks you already placed and add stained glass on top of them. Alright, that's good enough for me. Now for the easy part. Cover the entire bell or head of the jellyfish with your stained glass. This will create the translucent jelly effect. Note that if you want a 100% clear view of the ocean, you can skip this step as the stained glass does obstruct the clarity of the glass a little bit. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about what this build was inspired by. The Rhizostomeae jellyfish. These type of jellyfish belong to the order Rhizostomeae. There are 92 recognized extant species of Rhizostomeae jellyfish. Unlike other bell-shaped jellyfish, Rhizostomeae jellyfish lack tentacles, possessing instead a complex system of oral arms equipped with stinging cells called nematocysts. These graceful creatures are characterized by their frilly, ribbon-like appendages that aid in capturing prey and navigating ocean currents. Their translucent bodies often exhibit intricate patterns and hues, like the one I'm building, which has a unique dot pattern. Rhizostomeae jellyfish are primarily found in tropical and subtropical waters, hence why I'm building mine in a warm ocean. There are so many unique type of jellyfish, and I'd love to build more of them in the future. Phew, finally done with that. Before we continue this beautiful jellyfish build, let's talk about another kind of building, turning your passion for games into a profession. If you've ever wondered about the magic behind game development, today's sponsor, Southern New Hampshire University, has a game development program that gives you the knowledge and experience to create your own video games and help you turn it into an actual career with opportunities for growth. SNHU is accredited, nonprofit, has radically affordable tuition, and was voted one of the country's most innovative universities by the US News and World Report. As a student in SNHU's game development program, you'll learn how to bring your characters and environments to life with 2D and 3D modeling, texturing, and game physics. You'll also learn the 3 major computer programming languages, C++, C#, and Java. Your courses are taught by faculty with real-world experience, so you'll have opportunities to connect with people in the industry. And when you graduate, SNHU will still be there to help you as you begin your job hunt. SNHU can help you take the next step you need to start your career and be on the fast lane to reaching your dreams of creating video games. Go to snhu.edu/luvstar, also linked in my description, to see if you qualify for SNHU's game development program. You might be eligible for financial aid or have previous college credits that could fast-track your degree at SNHU. Click the link below to get started. Thank you so much to SNHU for sponsoring this video, and let's get on with the build. That concludes the exterior. Now let's add some details to the interior. First, place a trapdoor to the entrance. Now it's time to drain this jelly. I'll be using sponges, but you can also use a filler block like dirt. Okay, done. Wow, this looks so cool from the inside. Alright, get out your light source blocks because it's time to make the little spots on our jellyfish. Okay, now let's add some details. Make sure your house has a door. I'll be draining my entrance and placing ladders to climb up, but you can also keep the water and use that as your way up and down. This next portion of the video will be interior decorating. You can follow along or do your own unique design. Alright, let's begin. I'm going to replace a small part of the floor with pink wool so I have a part of my house that isn't completely exposed to the sea. However, I love the view from the floor, so I still leave part of it glass. I'm going to be using pink wood and quartz here. Starting off with a small second floor. Creating these loft areas is a great way to get more usage out of your space. And that wraps up the interior decor segment. I hope that my design was able to inspire you for your own jelly house, but feel free to let your own creativity shine here too. Our jellyfish build would not be complete without a little bit of landscaping. I'm gonna start by creating a small kelp garden around my jellyfish. At this point, I turn up the random tick speed so I can grow the kelp quicker. The next part I'm going to be doing at nighttime so we can really see this place glow. Using scaffolding to get the correct placement, I'll add these mini jellyfish as a way to create some natural lighting. I'm not really precise with the shape of these jellies, you can make them as simple or complex as you want. Now I'll add some sea pickles to create a little pathway to the entrance of the jellyfish home. And some more around the jellyfish oral arms. Sea pickles also make great jellyfish hats. I later went back and added a big cluster of jellies around my house. I think they add some really nice ambient lighting, but you can add as many or as little of these as you want. Well, that concludes this jellyfish house tutorial. Now let me give you a small tour just so you can see all the details. I had so much fun building this jellyfish, and I think it looks amazing both in the nighttime and the day. The clusters of jellies really add to this build, I think, but you don't have to include those if it's too much work, because they did take me a while to make. Anyway, I'm also super happy with the interior. For being in the ocean, I think it's a pretty cozy home with an amazing view. I really hope that you were able to recreate this build easily. I'd love to know what you think of this tutorial, and if you have any other builds you'd want me to make, please leave me a comment. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, and check out my Mermaid Let's Play series if you haven't already. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Thank you to all of my YouTube members for supporting my content, and especially to Katiana, Nowhere, Clara, Luna, Dorby, Mia, Cheyenne, Eros, Milo, Didi Whisker, Sunny, Pomsky, Rinka, Poppy, Cattlepig, and Dianella for becoming star members.